that. Never been involved in politics. I came up here today to introduce Tom Graves. And he was not able to make it, and I don't want y'all to be too hard on him because he's got a very busy schedule. I'm going to say exactly the same thing that I would have said if Tom was here. I am running for Congress in 2012. All right. And now I want to tell you that there's a good possibility that Tom and I will not be in the same district. I think you elected the second best man to go to Washington and vote the Constitution that was in the race of the final election there. I will tell you this. I vote on my congressmen and senators online. And they have to be really good for me to give them a vote. I don't give them a down vote unless they're most Democrats, 100%. And any Republican that is lower than any Democrat, I give them a down vote because of the way they do vote. In the United States Senate, I give one person an up vote regularly, and that's Jim DeMint. He has never voted wrong that I can find. We need more people like him. He's considered to be a nut, and I'm cut out of his mold. So remember that. I'm not saying other people are bad, but on the Republican side, I vote for Paul Brown from the 10th, Georgia 10th, upvote all the time, Michelle Bachmann, Marsha Blackman, Jason Chavis, and believe it or not, Tom Graves. Camaraderie. Consumer confidence will go up immediately, and business confidence will go up. We do not know, I said this when I got in this race last October, we do not know as a business what's happening next. I have not lost one customer. My business has picked up a little bit, but my customers do not know what decision to make next. They don't know. They don't even know what their taxes are going to be January the 1st. They're probably going to be 39.6% for the top bracket. But they don't know. They can't make a plan. They don't know about cap and trade. We are faced with some serious problems. If we get things like cap and trade, it will collapse this country. And people think that is a screwball statement. But this country cannot stand up under that taxation. It'll be the largest transfer of money from everybody's pockets to a small group. It's estimated to be a $10 trillion business. And you're going to be selling and buying credits of something you can't see. Smoke and vapor. And that's what it is.
And I'm here to talk to you about the Electoral College. And I say the Electoral College is essential, misunderstood, and endangered. And it's essential because it's absolutely critical to states' rights and to the existence of our republic that we maintain the Electoral College. It's misunderstood because many think that the Electoral College is a hindrance to democracy. And it's endangered because we have more than 70% of adults in this country who would reform the Electoral College, even though they really don't understand much about it. So I'm hoping to change a couple minds, and I'm hoping to teach you a little bit about the Electoral College. Electors are our representatives, and so the Electoral College is a representative institution. Our representatives in the Electoral College, the electors, come to us based on our congressional representation. Therefore, we see California with 55. That 55 stands for their 2 senators, and the remainder stands for their representatives that are given to them by population. So our representation in the Electoral College is equal to our representation in Congress. 9% are led by the 51%, and that's a very dangerous situation for your life, your liberty, and your property. The founders also knew that democracies are very unwieldy to govern. We had a country that was going to spread over a continent. To be able to get people together to form a democracy, to get them to argue in the public square and to vote is very difficult, besides the fact that people needed to tend to their farms, they needed to tend to their businesses. The framers decided that a constitutional republic would be the proper way to set up a government for our country. A constitutional republic protects our liberties by establishing a rule of law. That rule of law is called the Constitution. The Constitution is based on our natural law, which is our God-given rights. The Constitution values all people equally,